So here I am outside the police, and I'm just about to go in and ask them about the potential orchestration of the Alex Salmon debacle, and to find out what they can do and what they're prepared to do to investigate the actors in the orchestration, alleged orchestration of these false sexual allegations. And it's really to find out what powers they have and what they can actually do to actually bring forward potential charges of perverting the course of justice, abuse of public office, perjury. So we're going to go in and find out what's actually been said here. Let's just put on the mask. Well, all right. Hi there. Can I speak to a senior officer, whoever your senior officer is, please?
Can I ask what is in connection with?
Yeah, I want to discuss with them about the Alex Salmon situation and the fact that people might have committed perjury or committed abuse of office or the perversion and miscarriage of justice and perversion of the whatever it is. I don't know. Obviously,
Have you got something that you want to tell them, like, or what?
No, I want to ask them what's actually going to happen, because if they're going to investigate it, because obviously it's very serious. It looks like the government has orchestrated this with the consent of the Crown Office, potentially the police, potentially the actual accusers were actually orchestrated into doing this, so false allegations. And also the Crown, the civil servants as well. So it looks like there could have been an orchestration, and it's to find out if that's a chargeable offence, if they've orchestrated that, and how they're going to get charged for the various things. Because you've obviously seen that Mr. Morell might be on a perjury charge by the David Ballantyne from the Guerrilla TV channel. Ballantyne, like the whiskey. Yeah.
Basically, you're wanting to discuss about corruption, is that?
Yeah, and how that's going to be investigated if the police are implicated in that corruption, because they, I believe, they had 400 inquiries into Mr. Salmon as well. So I don't know whether because obviously Nicola Sturgeon's been alleged to have orchestrated it with her husband, then I don't know how it's going to actually play out.
I don't know if there's anybody in right now. I'll just come in.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Hi there. I think so, Paul, yeah. Eh.
Okay, there is no sergeant available right now to speak to you, but what they're suggesting is that you contact media relations.
Why would they contact media relations if this is potentially a criminal offences?
I thought your inquiry was whether or not there was an inquiry going to be taking place.
Well, that's part of it, but there's individual. So there's an orchestration potentially from the First Minister and her husband. Her husband in the court is potentially going to be given perjury things because he was seen to be lying to the Parliament. Then you've got the civil servants, and let me just give you a list of the... So you've then got Judith McKinnon, and Leslie Evans, who was the permanent secretary to the Scottish Government, colluding with Leslie Evans. Then you've got Liz Lloyd, so that's the civil servants. Then you've got the Crown Office under Lord Advocate James Wolfe, the police themselves, and the police obviously carried out over 400 individual investigations into Alex Salmond, and Alex Salmond was found not guilty of any sexual improprieties. Then you've got the fact that these people might have lied. Then you've got the fact of the Rape Council Scotland, who's almost a government quango, then after he got found not guilty, then back to the actual people who made the sexual allegations, that some of them didn't want to bring forward the sexual allegations in the first place, that they could actually be may have a requirement to be prosecuted for perverting the course of justice, that some of them may have that, abuse of public office, perjury, there's the whole corruption of the actual orchestration of false sexual allegations by people at the top on Alex Salmond through people who have been pressurised from the group chats. So we really want to know what it is the Police Scotland doing, and Police Scotland are implicated in this because they have done all investigations into Alex Salmond, and it looks like they were politically partisan to this witch hunt against Alex Salmond.
Right, so it's an inquiry that has already...
No, there's nothing been done. There's absolutely nothing done. The inquiry is only for Mr. Morrell, but the whole orchestration of all of it has not been addressed, and that's what needs to be addressed by Police Scotland. The Police Scotland are implicated in this, and I don't know how they're going to investigate themselves. So is the Crown Office, so is the civil servants, so is the government. So how are they going to be all be investigated? And also the potential accusers may have lied and perjured themselves, as well as perverting the course of justice for making false sexual allegations.
So what we want to find out is what department or officers dealt with the
initial inquiry and what they're going to do about it now, because there's a whole group of people who might have been abusing their power, perjuring themselves.
If I find out what department it was that dealt with that, would you be getting in touch with them in that?
Well, I don't understand what Police Scotland are going to do. Are Police Scotland going to pursue this as potential criminal investigation for the orchestration of false sexual allegations against Alex Salmond? This looks like it's been orchestrated. Have you not seen the news recently? The Vietnam group, the WhatsApp chat, the restrictions of Alex Salmond not being able to, or the inquiry, the parliamentary inquiry not being given the legal advice, but they've just been given it now, but they had to force the Crown Office under Lord Advocate James Wolfe to actually give up these documentations. It looks like an orchestrated attempt to set up Alex Salmond. And is Police Scotland going to take forward investigations into all these people? Because it looks like there's multiple criminal perjury, perverting the course of justice, abuse of public office, and there could be more that I don't know about. I don't know what it would be called orchestrating false sexual allegations. The actual accusers might have actually lied and perjured themselves under oath with regards to these sexual allegations in the first place. So they may have been doing perjury and perverting the course of justice. The Rape Scotland is a government quango who the person is redacted in the actual overall the overall documents. Who after Alex, let me just finish. After Alex Salmond was found innocent, the Rape Scotland then backed the people who made the potentially false allegations. And then, even though they were found not guilty. So I would suggest there needs to be an investigation into the 9 people who made these allegations to find out if they were false and whether they perjured themselves. Made the sexual allegations. Some of them were touching somebody's knee or getting a kiss in the cheek. I mean, my mind was blown by what was allowed to be put forward as a sexual allegation in court. What they're going to do. But it's not, I mean, the First Minister might be implicated in the orchestration of this whole thing. So is the government going to arrest Mr Morrell and the First Minister and other government ministers if they've been implicated in the orchestration of false sexual allegations by the civil servants who have been...
You're saying that Morrell and the First Minister are what?
the First Minister and her husband have potentially orchestrated the false sexual allegations by people in the civil service, which was investigated by, orchestrated by the Police Scotland, who then investigated 400 investigations on the bequest of government ministers, maybe Swinney, but probably goes back to Nicola Sturgeon. Her husband. 400 investigations into separate investigations into Mr. Salmond. It looks like harassment. Then the false allegations by these complainers, who were civil servants, and the people I've just mentioned, who were investigating. It looks like they were also implicated. This woman, Judith. Right, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right, that's fine, okay, no problem. But this is very serious. This goes right to the top of government. And this is implicating the police, the Crown Office, the government, the civil servants, and potentially false allegations of our former First Minister. Right there, sorry. I thought you were away there.
I'm going to try and find out what department it would have been that dealt with
Sure.
all of this.
Uh-huh.
Just at least point you in the right direction.
Right.
Not something I can answer.
Right, okay. That's why I wanted to speak to somebody senior on the matter. everything's great. Sorry for the dead time, guys. Oh my goodness, that's some tie, that, isn't it? Oof. I'm sure you understand. Say that again? Oh yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
That's right. That's all right. Oh.
The sergeant's going to come down and speak to you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, let me. Sorry about the dead time, guys. Oof. Things I do for you. This is you. Ah. Just go. Just come. Hi there. Is he coming? Is he coming?
He's aware that you're here. He knows that you're here. Spoken to me. What's dealing with what's happening just now? He knows you're here and he's coming down to speak to you.
Right, okay. Will he be long, do you think? Do you want me to come back? Do you want me to make an appointment to come back?
Well, I can find out how long it's more likely to be.
Or if you want me to make an appointment, I'll come back in a specific time.
Get off. Are you in a rush to get off?
No, I've just there's something happened there. There was just wondering there was something that came up on my phone. Something came up. So just when your charger, you need a charger. Well, pues bien amando. Right. Very boss.
Yeah, it's currently, just been up, it's currently on the phone. Because he knows you're here, so I can only,
Do you want me to come back? Is there a time you want me to come back at that would be good for
I
him?
can't guarantee when you're, I mean, even if they did come back, it's just the way that.
No, I understand that. I know they're busy. I'm not saying they're not busy, but...
So it'd be probably better right now if you just, he knows you're here, he knows what it's about,
Mhm.
I'll be able to explain to you.
Okay. Okay. Got a limit of credit time in this phone. Mhm. 40 minutes, fucking hell. I've 40 minutes, honestly, waiting in the station, 40 minutes. Haven't been seen. I understand the police are busy, but jeez, oh, come on. Unbelievable, 45 minutes. Not a sign. I've waited 45 minutes. Hi there. Are you the sergeant? Are you the sergeant?
Yes, I am.
Oh, right, hi there. My name's David Ballantyne. I'm on the Guerrilla from the Guerrilla TV channel. We're looking to find out if the police are going to investigate the potential corruption in the government with the orchestration of false sexual allegations against Alex Salmond. There is potentially collusion. The Parliament has actually said that there might be perjury for Mr Morell, who's Nicola Sturgeon's husband, charges. But it looks like there's been a group called the Vietnam Group that was set up that orchestrated the false sexual allegations, that the police, the Crown Office, the government, the civil servants and these alleged victims were meant to be involved in. So it looks like there could be an orchestration of false sexual allegations by Nicola Sturgeon. No, I can give you my details if you want to.
You just give me your details because I wouldn't be able to make any comment about it.
I just find out if you're going to investigate these.
No, I wouldn't be able to make any comment, I'm afraid.
Because obviously the police were able to investigate Alex Salmond, and Alex Salmond's been found innocent of all of that. So it's just to see if these are fake allegations, if the police are going to investigate it, and if it's an orchestration of various people to actually make up these fake allegations, whether or not that's a criminal offence, the orchestration of false sexual allegations.
If I was in a position to make any comment, and if I was able to give you a detailed and accurate information, I would certainly endeavour to do so.
Because it could mean the First Minister's involved. No, I'm not saying you need to know, but I'm saying it could hypothetically.
I appreciate your concerns. I'm afraid I can't make any comment.
No, that's fine.
We wouldn't be qualified to make that comment, sir. I'll get my colleague to know your details, and then we'll pass those on to the relevant individuals, and we'll have someone maybe contact you. Your mobile.
Maybe contact me, or they will contact me.
Well, I can't give any assurances, sir.
No, but I'm just wondering, how can somebody get, if this is potentially a fake set up by the police, because the police are implicated in this as well. You guys have actually conducted 400 various searches for, Alex,
I can't make any comments, Mr. Valentine.
that you may or may not get back to me at a later date. No, I'm just asking, is that what you said? Is that what you said there?
I can't make any comment,
Uh-huh.
and I can't give you any assurances, but if you pass your details...
Yeah, I'll give you my details, but this is bad because it looks like an orchestration between the state, the civil service, the police, and the Crown Office.
Okay, sir, we'll take your details.
Okay, that's fine. You can take my details if you want. I was wanting to speak to Sturgeon. Has he disappeared again? Just I want to ask him a quick question. It was just a quick, sorry for getting back down. It was just a quick question. Is the orchestration of false sexual allegations a crime in itself? And what crime would that be? Say, for instance, I asked this lady to set you up for false sexual allegations. What crime have I committed under the thing by coercing her to make false sexual allegations against you?
Sir, I'm not going to make any comments.
No, I'm just saying it's a general legal crime.
Speculation and conjecture.
No, I'm not asking for speculation and conjecture. I'm asking is there a legal crime that is committed if I can...
There may be, but you're not giving
No.
You're not giving me any facts and circumstances.
No, you're not. I'm not asking. I'm asking a generic question. You're not answering my question. I'm asking, is there a crime? Like, say for instance, the lady made a false allegation against you. She would be perverting the course of justice or perjury or whatever. Those would be the crimes. But what would the crime be if I orchestrated her to make false sexual allegations against you?
What do you think, sir?
I don't know. I'm not like a police officer or a lawyer officer. That's what I'm asking you. You're the police.
Well, no, it's okay. I'm not going to provide you with any answers at this moment in time.
You want to give me general police, general...
I'm sure that's something that you could do some research yourself.
Is there a crime though? There isn't a crime, is there?
Sir, I'm not going to make any comments. I've made that quite clear.
Right, okay. But the police are implicated in this, so the police have been investigated.
I've made it very clear. I'm not in a position to give you a qualified statement or comment in respect to the matters to which you refer. We will note your details and pass them on to the relevant department.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. That wasn't really much good use of advice. David Ballantyne, Guerrilla TV channel, 0131 229 3939.
What about, have you got an email address?
guerillaTV@gmail.com. GUERILLA TV channel. GUERILLA channel @gmail.com. So it doesn't seem, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the police are going to do anything. Can you make false allegations and they don't get prosecuted?
I'm certainly not going to be answering the
No, but I'm just saying it's generic questions. It's not. I'm not asking for the specifics on this, but I'm just asking: can you make false sexual allegations and not get prosecuted?
I don't know the answer to this, right? So I should be told it'll get passed on to that relevant.
Okay. Well, we'll get bigger and bigger. This story's not going to go away. Thanks. So it looks like the police are trying to cover it up as well. So the police are trying to cover up the false sexual allegations allegedly but to Alex Salmond. Not prepared. I mean, I've just waited nearly 50 minutes to get a rather milquetoast answer whether or not they may or may not get back to me in the future. But they're quite happy to get 9 accusers to accuse Mr. Salmond of sexual improprieties that he get found not guilty of. Woof! And they can't actually then get charged, or they refuse to get charged, or police don't charge anybody with perjury or making false sexual allegations. So you can get away with making false sexual allegations against somebody without any repercussion. There's nothing that they will come back, even though they were all kicked out of the court, the High Court. Then the police won't do anything, probably because they are part of the cabal between the media, the court, police. And false sexual allegations is obviously a political tool by the corporatist globalists, the globalist shill that we nippy is, and they use false sexual allegations to destroy people's careers. So Alex Salmond could well not have any redress or any way, or the government might not be held to account, so they can get away with abusing public office. They can, civil servants can abuse it, police can abuse it, with no liability. Police are obviously potentially, well, they're governed by the state and Nicola Sturgeon, and she's making false sexual allegations against her former mentor. Ooh, but I did, as you said, nearly gone for an hour, guys. A lot of dead time there, but we won't give in.